my videos. My name's Sway, and I'm hoping to inspire healing in other people by sharing my own personal experiences. Today's topic, I'm going back to the Save the Children topic. I know this is like several videos I've already made, but I just wanted to tell people out there that I am not damaged goods. My life isn't ruined forever just because somebody decided to spew their poison, their trauma, and their evilness upon me. That does not define who I am, and it does not define the survivors of domestic violence, of sexual violence, or assault. It does not define anybody who has been traumatized. I'm here to let you know that there is always a possibility to heal. There's always a possibility to be the best person you are, that there is a spiritual, beautiful being inside you, and this outside meat bag isn't what it's about, guys. And I'm telling you, just because that you have trauma in your life or you've had experienced these things does not define who you are. So, sorry, I know I'm kind of like passionate about that, but you know, again, on Facebook, why? On Facebook, you know, I'm seeing posts about like this little girl who was like molested by her mother's boyfriend, and the like headline read that like, you know, she's damaged, she's ruined for the rest of her life. And I'm like, you know what, that just makes, I try not to get angry about it, but is very disheartening because, first of all, yes, they had something terrible happen to them because of somebody else's pain and trauma that was put on them. It was not their fault. They did not ask for it. It was not something that they wished for. The other thing that comes along with it is something called shame. Shame is something that a lot of survivors carry with them, and shame isn't necessarily something that just the perpetrator or the person who caused the abuse put on the person. It's also this view of what society puts on that person as well. There's so many countries, maybe even happening here, where if a woman is like raped or molested or abused in any type of way, that she's considered like damaged goods, or she's not considered like somebody that you can marry or somebody that is going to have a good life afterwards. And that is so damaging, and that is so much a part of, you know, the shame that these people, I feel as being a survivor. That's why people don't want to come forward and admit that this stuff happened to them, because they don't want other people to like judge them and to look down upon them, that they're less than or worthless or damaged goods. Like, we are not. I am not damaged goods. Yes, it did cause a lot of trouble in my life. Yes, like I did have to overcome a lot of things. Yes, like it did cause emotional damage to me, but you can get past it. Also, I want to say is some of the people who I personally know who have survived these type of trauma and these incidents, they are some of the strongest, smartest, loving, kind people that I have ever met in my life. We are stronger than the average person. We put a smile on our face every day and go out into public and act like everything is fine when we are dying inside. And that is because people are shaming us into being quiet. You know, that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable to me anymore, because we are humans. We are humans. We all deserve to be respected and treated with kindness. So that being said, I just want to let all the survivors out there know that there's hope. You are not damaged goods. You do not let this define your whole entire life. You can find healing. You can find support. There are people out there that support you, that love you, that are willing to give you the time of day. There are people out there that will not shun you. So I just want to give you, a voice that a lot of you don't have, or a lot of you don't feel comfortable coming out and saying, because I know how much shame everybody puts on us. And I don't want people to accept that anymore. I want people to talk about that. Talk about the shame that society puts on these women, children, men for being sexually abused or physically abused, mentally abused, verbally abused. All of these things need to stop. The only way that they can stop is if we come together as a community of human beings and we stop all the bullshit. Another thing that's really been weighing on my mind a lot is like the political agenda behind some of these posts. You know, like, sex trafficking isn't about politics, guys. Like, I don't care about your political opinion. Some people are trying to say that like some of these things are conspiracy theories, and yes, like there's some far-fetched things that are people say that, you know, might not have truth in them. But Epstein Island is not a conspiracy theory. Pedophile Island is not conspiracy theory. Bill Clinton being on the flight manifold to go to Epstein Island is not a conspiracy theory. The fact that most of Hollywood, not most of them, because I'm not sure about every single person in Hollywood, that's like saying all of one type of people is bad or something. But a lot of people have been in cults and sex cults, some of that you might not even know. There's like one called NXIVM. These people are actually charged with these type of crimes. They were charged with being in a cult that was recruiting women for sex trafficking. So you can't tell me that that is a conspiracy theory. That is a fact. So I don't care what your political agenda is at all. Like, all I care about is bringing awareness and saving the children. They're our future. Saving, not even just as children, saving the men and women who have already experienced this into healing and to help others heal. I just want to let you know, like, you might think that you're only one person, but your voice matters. Your voice needs to be heard. So I just encourage you guys just to please, like, before you just like randomly post something, really think about what you're posting. Think about the other people who are going to be looking at it. Think about the girls that are going around being sex trafficked that still have Facebook. They need hope. They need hope. They don't need your shame. They don't need that. Also, just awareness. Awareness is so important. Like, if you think something is a conspiracy theory, look it up, do your own research. And I would also, you know, put it on you that, you know, just don't look at the first like 3 or 4 stories that are on a situation, because a lot of times those are run by corporations or media that controls like the government, Hollywood, and all like the political everything. Do a little bit, search into each person. I am going to warn you though, if you do decide to go down that path, it is not a fun one. Like, you're going to see a lot of stuff that you wish you didn't see. You might not be able to sleep at night. I know I wasn't able to sleep at night when I researched some of these things. Sorry, like, I still see them in my head. And I know that what I went through was very horrific for me. And I've been through a lot of really bad experiences, not just with molestation, but with being, you know, raped or being treated badly by other people because of what they thought about me because I was promiscuous as a teen. That's also another really good sign that somebody has been abused. If there's a teenage girl or girl who's out there and she's being more promiscuous and you're like wondering, oh, that chick's a hoe, she's a slut. Well, it's probably because she's been traumatized and she probably thinks that that's what her worth is. So I also want to tell you ladies out that that's not what your worth is about. Like, it goes so beyond the physical. It goes so beyond sex. Sex is not love. I'm going to say it again for the people in back. Sex is not love. It's not. And also, your abuse, again, does not define who you are. You are special. You're important. I care about you. Please care about yourself. Care about yourself to get some healing, to be aware of your surroundings, to educate your children, to be aware of the signs of other people being trafficked. So some of those signs, just by the way, are, you know, if a child doesn't want to make eye contact, if like they're always on like some type of script, or if they look a little bit unkept or malnourished, if they had weird tattoos on their like body parts. Like, children usually don't have tattoos, so that can be a sign of being sex trafficked. So be aware of those things, you know, look it up if you need to. I know that there's more out there than just those symptoms, but those are also some of the symptoms of just abuse in general, you know, little bruises on their body. However, kids do get bruises, so not all of them are related to abuse. But, you know, if they're in weird spots or if they're on like their face or other things like that, you know, you might want to dig a little bit deeper. If they have more than one of these signs, then there might be something there. So I just really want you guys to be aware, and I challenge you to dig a little bit deeper. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for right now. If you're watching this video, please share this video, please like this video, please go to Magical Awakening on YouTube and subscribe to this channel if these topics interest you, if you want to know a little bit more about healing, if you're ready to start the process yourself, or if you know somebody who is hurting and you want them to heal, you know, maybe send them my videos. Guys, my purpose really is to inspire healing within the whole entire world, within our whole universe. Like, I really believe that we can make a difference. I believe that we can be the generation that stops all this abuse. I believe that we are going to raise to a higher conscious awareness of people who are more loving and more kind, and stop buying into all the media and the social media bullshit. So I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Sorry this video was really intense, but I feel very passionate about this topic.